Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back on my series on the best position of planets. And today we'll be talking about the best position of Sun. We've discussed several planets in the past, so people who have not watched this series, please refer to my earlier videos on other planets. So today we'll be talking about Sun, and as we know that Sun is the king of planets. And Sun, basically all the planets revolve around the Sun, and probably that's the reason why God has made it so, the king. And the zodiac sign represented by Sun is Leo, and the signification of Sun in general is about ourselves, our body constitution, and more so our souls, because Sun is a natural Atmakaraka as per the ancient sages. In Atmakaraka, Atma means sun in Sanskrit. So Sun is all about ourselves. Our body constitution is also our soul. Sun also is representative, or is a karaka, or a significator of our willpower, because willpower is directly related to our souls as well. And what Sun gives us is the life force, which is prana. That's where the energy of Sun manifests itself most. And pretty much everything, just because it's a king among planets, it represents everything in terms of prosperity, success, wealth, children because it's a natural ruler of the fifth house as well, good fortune, wisdom, ambition, everything you can think of, because that's where all the planets draw their energy from. All the energy of the planet comes from the main source, which is Sun. So and that is the reason why it becomes extremely critical to see what is the best position of Sun and how Sun is placed in our charts. If Sun is not well placed in our charts, it has a capability of destroying hundreds of Raja Yogas, because like I said, Sun is the primary source of energy. If Sun itself is weak, or it's badly placed or afflicted, none of the other Raja Yogas are going to manifest in a person's life through his chart, which we can see. So the best position of Sun, of course, what we have to see first is based on for what ascendants and what lagnas, as to say, Sun is a malefic or a benefic, and how it is placed in the chart. What is the strength of Sun, which we can see through the degrees and also through the Shadbal. And people who have not watched my video on Shadbal, please refer to that. Shadbal is the sixth-fold strength of a planet. So if it's weak, or it's weak in degrees, or it's weak overall in the sixth-fold strength, which is Shadbal, again there's a problem. Whether it's afflicted or not, and how it could be afflicted is in case it's conjunct with any major malefic. That is also one way of looking at how Sun is placed in somebody's chart, and how Sun is behaving, and what kind of results Sun is going to give in that person's life. So if it's conjunct with a malefic like a Rahu or a Ketu, there's a problem, and it causes an eclipse. Whether Sun is placed with Moon, again it's a bad combination, because it causes an Amavas dosha. That again is a major problem. Whether it's placed in bad houses, how it is placed in Ashtak Varga, how it is placed as per Gemini principles, whether it's being aspected by any major malefics. So all these factors have to be taken into consideration while understanding the position and the effects of Sun in a person's chart. And the most important thing is its exaltation state, and that is the best state of Sun in a birth chart, when it's exalted. And when does Sun get exalted in a chart is when it is placed in the sign of Aries, which is the first zodiac sign. And so that's why if you look at Lal Kitab, people consider Sun as the best position when it's placed in the ascendant, regardless of what the ascendant zodiac sign is, because they consider the natural rulership of the ascendant as Aries. So they would consider Sun as exalted in the first house, but that's not the case as per other astrological principles given to us by, say, Gemini or Parashara or Bhrigu. Anyways, that's another discussion we can talk about. But the best position of Sun is exalted, and as per Vedic astrology, Sun gets exalted in the zodiac sign of Aries. Now, Sun does get exalted, however, the deepest point of exaltation of Sun is at 10 degrees of Aries. So if you take an example, if Sun is sitting in 2 degrees of Aries and you compare it to Sun sitting at 10 degrees of Aries, the results, the benefic results of Sun are going to be manifested most at 10 degrees. So as it goes along the sign of Aries, and as the degrees progress towards 10 degrees, and at the point where it reaches 10 degrees, it is at the deepest point of its exaltation, meaning which it's at its best position. But again, we have to look at where the Sun is placed, where is Aries placed, whether there are other conjunctions of malefics, what are the aspects on the planet Sun, whether it's been aspected by benefics or malefics, Gemini principles, Ashtakvarga. So please look at that. But as an exaltation, the best position of Sun is Aries, and the deepest point of exaltation is 10 degrees. Now, beyond 10 degrees of Aries, Sun would not be technically exalted. Of course, it's going to be a very good position for Sun. So a lot of astrologers may make this mistake, saying that, okay, at 11 degrees of Aries, Sun is exalted. No, it's not. It is still the second best position. The best position is its exaltation sign, but the second best position is its Mula Trikona sign. So beyond 10 degrees, it enters its second best position in Aries, which is its Mula Trikona sign. So between 10 degrees and 1 minute of Aries through 30 degrees of Aries, Sun is in its second best position, which is its Mula Trikona sign. Now, another Mula Trikona sign of Sun is in the zodiac sign of Leo. So between 0 degrees of Leo and 20 degrees of Leo, again, Sun is in its Mula Trikona sign. Again, here astrologers may make this mistake by saying that in Leo, Sun is in its own position. Well, it is in its own position, but it's actually a shade better than its own position, meaning which is in its Mula Trikona sign. So the effects, the good effects, will be felt better in its Mula Trikona sign as compared to in its own sign. So please remember, 0 degrees to 20 degrees in Leo is Sun's second best position, which is its Mula Trikona sign. Now, beyond 20 degrees of Leo, Sun enters in its own sign, and its own sign is again Leo. So between 20 degrees 1 minute of Leo through 30 degrees of Leo, that is the third best position of Sun, and it is considered to be in its own sign. So the effects are going to be good, but not as good as if it was in its exaltation sign, or as if it was in its Mula Trikona sign. So this is its third best position. And again, a lot of astrologers may make a mistake saying that, okay, say for example, Sun is in its 25 degrees in Leo, they would say is its Mula Trikona sign. No, it's not in its Mula Trikona sign. It is in its own sign, third best position. Now, as far as the bad position of Sun is concerned, like I said, it's very important because Sun is the prime major energy through which all the planets draw their energies from. It's the most important planet. So we also have to see what is the worst position of Sun, and that, like I mentioned earlier, it can cancel hundreds of Raja Yogas. So very, very important to see the position of Sun. Sun is believed to be in its poor or debilitation sign, rather, that's the worst position, between 0 degrees of Libra through 10 degrees of Libra, and it reaches its deepest state of debilitation at 10 degrees of Libra. So if you compare Sun sitting at 10 degrees of Libra to Sun sitting at 2 degrees of Libra, the position of 10 degrees in Libra of Sun is worse as compared to 2 degrees in Aries position, meaning which as it progresses from 0 degrees in Libra through 10 degrees of Libra, it actually acquires its worst position until it reaches 10 degrees of Libra, which is its deepest state of debilitation, where it gives worse results. Now beyond 10 degrees in Libra, meaning which 10 degrees in 1 minute through 30 degrees in Libra, the position of Sun is still bad, but technically it's not debilitated, so it won't give as bad as a result as if it was in its debilitation state, which is 0 degrees through 10 degrees of Libra. So a lot of astrologers once again may make this mistake that, say for example, if they see Sun sitting at 22 degrees of Libra, they would say, well, they would say, well, Sun is debilitated. No, it's technically not debilitated. Of course, it is going to give bad results, but it's not technically debilitated. So this was a little discussion on the most important planet, Sun, about what its best position is, how to judge a position of Sun in a horoscope, looking at all the various aspects and the exaltation and the debilitation and the deepest state of exaltation and debilitation signs and the Mool Trikonas and its own signs. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. In the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you with an interesting topic soon. Goodbye.